Welcome to Local Point, your life, your stories, with your host, David Gale.
Hello and welcome to Local Point. I'm your host, David Gale. Joining me today in the VTV6 studio is Peggy Marshall and Anita Calder from the Uintah County, and they're here to discuss this year's Uintah County Fair. And are you both volunteers, or one of you got a professional? And
I'm just the volunteer. She's the professional.
No professionals, but yes, I do work there. So.
Very nice. Well, we're very excited because Uintah County Fair every year is an exciting time. It's right there at the peak of summer, and everybody's so many activities and fun things to do. So we've got a lot to talk about. I'm just going to let you go ahead and tell me what you want to.
Well, this year our fair theme is Find Paradise at Uintah County Fair.
Yay!
So, we want to all welcome you to a little bit of
Paradise
here in Vernon. So, yeah. So last year was the first time that we combined Western Park with Uintah Conference Center.
Yes.
And then we had the carnival on the road, so it was really a fun experience for everybody. And we want to do that again this year.
Okay.
So they can expect that, but we do have new things happening this year at the fair.
Okay.
So one of them will be a melodrama. Will be held nightly.
That's right.
And it's called the Showtime on the Showboat.
And this is being put on by some very, very funny individuals that I know, and I'm super excited to see it. So every night, what time?
Let's see, it starts at different times. We have it'll be every night starting on Wednesday night, and it starts like at 7, usually 8.
Okay.
And then the night of the concert, we have Ned Ledoux coming.
Okay.
And we have the 8Ts band opening for him,
Very
a local
nice.
band.
They're a local group.
The 80s.
Yes.
And so they'll be here opening, and then Ned Ledoux. So the melodrama will be an hour earlier that night.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the concert will be held in the outdoor arena.
All right.
So people are going to have to think they're going out to the grandstand and not into the amphitheater.
That's right. Okay.
And there will be a charge for the concert.
For the concert, yes,
yeah.
yes. And same with the melodrama, I'm assuming. Or is
No,
that part
no.
of the ticket of just being, okay, very nice.
Coming to Vernon and saying thank you for being
Oh,
to
that's
the
fun.
community.
You can just stay at the end of the day and watch a fun show for part of the ticket.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's a few things going on. And
There's lots of free things that are at the fair.
yes, go ahead, Anita, and talk about those fun free things.
What are the fun free things happening at the fair?
Well, we have some different performances that are happening. We have some different pageant shows, but the performance, we are in Paradise, of course.
Yes.
So we brought a little bit of Paradise right into Vernal, and we have some fun shows that are going to be presented by people that have worked at the Polynesian Center before.
Oh, really?
And you will see a little hula dancing, and you'll see,
Will we see
some singing.
Will there be any fire twirling?
You'll have to come to find
maybe it's a
out.
surprise.
But
Okay.
the rumors are there.
I hope I didn't let the cat out of the bag.
We won't start
right.
too many fires right now, but
Okay.
Fire dancing is always kind of fun.
Yes, it is.
And that'll
Okay.
be held at the conference center.
Yes.
Okay.
On the stage there.
All right.
So
you got the roads that are closed off.
Yes.
The carnival right in the middle.
totally.
Tell me, just give me some information about the dates and the times that all of this is happening.
Okay, what it is, we've combined our fair with the livestock show.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest questions they had during fair time is where's the kids and where's the animals? And we'd tell them, well, the animals were here in June. And they're going, what? So now we combined it. So they'll start with the Uintah Basin Junior Livestock Show on Monday. And then Wednesday night, we'll start with our fair.
Okay.
And that will come out with the carnival and the melodrama and all of those fun things. And then we'll have the home arts and the 4-H will be over at the conference center. And then Friday night will be the concert and the carnival. The candy drop will happen Thursday night. So we'll have the candy drop. And this year they're going back to the parachute. Dropping of the candy.
Okay. What did they do last year?
not, they dumped it.
Oh, okay.
It was fun. It was really fun. We were watching the little youth down there, but they're almost going, oh,
Right.
you know, like this type of thing.
A little gentler. Okay,
So
good.
this year will be more of a little parachuting. And so that'll be fun for them. And then we have the food eating contest on Thursday night, which is going to be fun because that's involving children this year.
Oh, nice. What kind of food are they eating?
Ice cream.
Well,
No brain freezes there, right?
That's got to be kids, because you have an adult do ice cream, and kids can eat all those sweets. I'm afraid I just puke all over
Well,
the place.
adults are going to really like it. Barbecued ribs.
Oh, nice.
Yes, right. Sloppy. Get in there. Get going good. So there'll be youth, there'll be children, and then there'll be also the adults.
Okay.
For the food eating contest.
Well, we got. I see you have a whole list here that we still have stuff we need to talk about, but we got to take a quick break. So you guys stay here, and you stay with us as well. We'll be right back with Anita and Peggy.
That's okay.
Talk more about the Uintah County Fair right after this.
The Vernal Area Chamber wants to add your business in our network. Create change with various committees. Participate in community events and have a strong business resource behind your company's goals. Learn more at vernalchamber.org.
Welcome back to Local Point. Before the break, we were discussing this year's Uintah County Fair with Peggy and Anita Anita left. She's like, I'm out of here. So we've got Melanie instead. Melanie Silcox, who has joined us to talk to us a little bit more. Anita's just over there. There's not enough room for all of us. So anyway, continuing on about the Uintah County Fair, I was looking at your paper here as we went to break, and oh my heavens, there's so many things in there, and most of them are free. In fact, in order to distinguish between free and not free, let's just go with what are the not free things, because almost everything is free, right?
Right.
Yeah, we have two things that are not free. Well, 3 counting the carnival. So we have the carnival that right now tickets are on sale.
Okay.
At Davis Food and Drug.
And do you get like some kind of break if you buy them early?
So it's $20 right now. If you buy them after noon on the 7th, then they go up to $30.
Okay, and is that like for one of those wristbands that gets you on everything?
Yep.
$20, okay.
Yep,
Very
wristband
nice.
for that. And we charge for the concert, which is Ned Ledoux. And we're going to charge $10 a person for that.
Okay.
They can go to uintahcountyfair.com and purchase tickets there.
Okay.
We charge for the Demolition Derby and All-Star Monster Trucks.
That's right. That's kind of the end, the very last thing that happens on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's our final finale, I
yes.
guess. And it's $10 for adults,
Okay.
13 and over, and $5 for children under 5. Or, I mean, 5 and under is
5
free.
and under, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides those 3 things, and of course the carnival you don't have to pay for if you don't want to do it, but it's there.
Right.
You have, oh my heavens, there's so much that we talked about earlier and so much more that you have on there. So maybe you can help me out with some of these things that I saw in here. What is the fun pit?
So the fun pit it's going to be on the southwest side of the Western Park where the carnival used to be held. It's going to have blow-up houses and stuff for children. It also has what they call an escaped house. And it's a room that's set up, and you have to go into the room. You get 10 minutes, and you go into this room, and they give you clues and stuff.
Okay.
And you have to figure out how to get out of this house.
Right. And if you can do it in 10 minutes, then you're a winner. And if not, then they just let you out and say, sorry, try again.
For the people that we've talked to that have done it, say it's extremely awesome.
Do you go in groups?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
You can go in groups and go in, and everybody says it's really neat. So.
Yeah. I've heard that it's a good kind of a team building.
Right.
But a little kind of scary because you only have a certain amount of time and you got to get it done.
You're locked in there.
An
That's
adrenaline rush for a minute.
That's right.
Yeah.
I also noticed that there is a wiener dog race that I've never seen before.
I know. Is that not exciting?
These actual like dachshunds that are they're having a race.
Yes,
It'll
they
be
will
really fun.
Over by the amphitheater.
Yeah, they start at 3 o'clock on Saturday. and they should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So everybody can, if they have a wiener dog, then
you can bring them to participate.
They can bring them and participate in it, and it should be a fun new thing that we've added.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And let's see, what are some of the other ones that we haven't talked about that are your favorites? I mean, Little Red Barn. My kids, every year, they can't, when it gets warm outside, my daughters especially, who are like 5 and 7 about, they say, when are we going to the barn? When are we going to the barn? They love that thing, walking through and
that's
so
probably one of our biggest hits. The kids love it, even of all ages. I mean, it's targeted for younger, but
sure. So maybe for people who haven't done it before, describe to me what happens at the Little Red Barn.
So you get to go in and you see what takes place from how things start out. So from where we get it from the animals, you have to take care of them, all the way to where it goes into the market.
Right.
So
you plant the seeds, you harvest the crop, you milk the cow.
They have the tractor. I mean, they go through the whole process of how we get our food, and
they get to wear aprons doing it.
They do.
It's been a lot of fun. They get to get in the corn. They dig in the corn.
They love that.
Yeah, and at the end they get a snack and a drink and stuff for their hard work. You know?
That's right.
No, it's a fun thing, and a lot of people really enjoy it.
Okay, so we've got about a minute left. What are the things we haven't touched on we want to make sure people know about?
We do have the Little Miss VIP.
What's that?
Pageant. That is for Anita herself started this little pageant, and it's for our little girls that have special needs.
Okay.
And very important little people.
That's fun.
And they do
Give them
the
a
talent.
confidence.
Yes, and so it's really nice.
It's
really
kind
fun.
of
heartwarming.
Just like the beauty pageant that they have.
Yeah.
Right.
They do the same things, only it's with the special needs, and they love it. It's a great turnout, and it's a lot of fun to go watch.
You leave with a tear in your eye.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
it's a lot of fun.
It's really fun.
Well, we've run out of time, but there's so many things going on at the Uintah County Fair, starting June 2nd, going through June 10th.
Yes.
Free everything, as well as a carnival and a great show and the melodrama and everything else that's going on. Where can people go if they want to maybe see a list of all the things that are happening?
Go on to uintahfair.com.
Uintah County.
uintahcountyfair.com.
Uintah County Fair. uintahcountyfair.com to find out more information. And don't forget to get your carnival tickets early because they're cheaper.
And they can print the schedule out.
Yeah, get this right here. Put it up on your refrigerator. Get 2 of them because there's a backside to it.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much for coming, guys. Appreciate it. And thank you for watching Local Point. That's all we have time for this week's show. Stay tuned now for this week's community calendar.
The Vernal Area Chamber wants to add your business in our network. Create change with various committees. Participate in community events and have a strong business resource behind your company's goals. Learn more at vernalchamber.org.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this week's community calendar, brought to you, as always, by the Vernal Area Chamber of Commerce. They are building commerce one member at a time. We've got a lot to talk about. It's really warm outside. There's lots of events. But before we do that, we got a little video to show you because the Sportsmen for Fish and Wildlife held their annual fundraising banquet in Vernal last week, and they told us a little bit about their efforts to promote wildlife conservation in our neck of the woods. Take a look.
My name is Troy Justinson. I'm actually the president of Sportsmen for Fish and Wildlife. Been involved with them since day one, about 21 years, and oversee 17 different banquets throughout the state. The purpose of these banquets is obviously to generate money for wildlife habitat restoration and also educate people on wildlife issues. On a day-to-day basis, our organization is involved in promoting hunting and fishing and the family traditions that exist in Utah. Yeah, one thing that I think that sets us apart is all our funds stay here in the state of Utah. We're a local organization. It says everything that we raise here stays in the state of Utah. We are a politically active group. We understand that a lot of the issues that face our wildlife here in the state can only be resolved through going through the legislature and other key government entities. Our banquets here, we have a lot of different things going on. We have a live auction, we have a general drawing, we have silent auctions, we have kids games and things like that, and the opportunity for people to draw different and great prizes. Now, the best way to get involved is you can either contact us. You can get on our website at www.sfw.net or check with your local people here, but we'd love to have involvement. We're always looking for new recruits to help us in these banquets, and not also only banquets, but to help us out in these projects throughout the state.
All right, now let's get into this weekend schedule because it's a busy one. Starting on Friday, May 12th, we've got the Strata Charity Golf Classic happening at the Roosevelt City Golf Course. It starts at 7:30 a.m., runs all day. You can learn more at stratanetworks.com. It's time to pull the golf clubs out. They've been sitting in your garage all winter. Also on Friday, it's the last chance to see The Games Afoot from the Uintah Theater. You got to go see this show. It's like a comedy murder mystery. Some really great actors in there as well. Chris Piner put this on. Get your tickets at uintah.net, and the curtain is at 7 p.m. Okay, now we're getting into Saturday. Our Saturday is just like packed to the gills. Let's see how many things we have. Number one, Saturday, May 13th, it's the Vernal Fire Station is hosting their annual community breakfast. This happens downtown, the Vernal Fire Station. You just show up between 7 and 10 a.m. and you get free breakfast. You get to meet the local firefighters. You get to say thank you, and they're kind of saying thank you to you with free breakfast. It's pancakes. It's awesome. Number two, Saturday, the Dino Half Marathon, 13-mile course down Dry Fork Canyon, the most beautiful run you could ever have if you want to run 13 miles. I got another option for you if you want to run a little less. Starts in the morning. It's nice and it's still a little cool in the morning, but you know it's getting warmer outside, so it's not too cold. You can learn more by going to dinohalf.com. Number three, also on Saturday, Terra Academy Community Arts Festival. It's going to be a student art auction, among other things, starting at 5 p.m. at the Terra Academy in Vernal. Number four, Brian, we're on 4. Saturday the 13th, you got to keep track of me here, okay? Ouray National Wildlife Refuge Annual Open House. It's a lot of words all at once. What's happening is at 7:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. and going on till 1 p.m. That doesn't make any sense. It's got to be 7:30 a.m. 7 says 7:30 p.m. in the prompter. 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. You're going to watch live birds and fish. There's going to be games. You can learn from wildlife experts. Again, that's happening at in Ouray. What are we on? We're on 5. Saturday the 13th, number 5. Jack's General Tire is having a burnout competition. That's my burnout sound. I don't know where it's happening, but if you look for the smoke, you'll find it. Or you can call Jack's General Tire for more information. Number 6 on Saturday, rock crawling competition at Diamond Mountain Speedway. If burning up tires isn't your thing, but you still like cars, maybe you want to crawl over stuff. It's being put on by the We Rock Events. You can learn more information by going to werocklive.com. It's one of those things where they got the big Jeeps and stuff, and they all over rocks. What number are we on? 7, I think. Oh, there's only 6. Rats, I thought we had 7. Moving on to Sunday, May 13th. There's only one thing we need to talk about here. Happy Mother's Day. To my mother, who faithfully watches this and may be the only person who's seen every single episode, except for my wife, who is also a mother. I thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Moving into next week now, from May 15th through the 21st, starting with Monday, May 15th, there's a new episode of Wild Air from VTV6. This episode will be a shed hunt with the Rasmussen family. You can catch it on VTV6 or watch it on Facebook or VTV6 Channel 6. VTV6 Channels, forget the first 6. VTVChannel6.com. That's not up there. That's fine. You've probably watched it on there before. So Wednesday, May 17th now, UBATC is having their annual Cabinetry Fair at the Roosevelt UBATC campus. This is going to be both on the 17th and the 18th. This is where you can go view students' work in cabinetry, welding, automotive, commercial art displays. I mean, all of the stuff that they've been working on all semester. Now you get to see the fruits of their efforts, and I'm sure it's pretty good. I mean, UBATC, they don't mess around, right? Thursday, May 18th, it's the Sports Spin from VTV6. Catch the last episode of the second season as Mark and John finish for the school year. That's at 6:30 p.m. on VTV6 or VTVChannel6.com. Friday, May 19th now. This is like a week from our very first event. This is the Strata Charity Golf Classic at Dinoland Golf Course. We started with the Strata event in Roosevelt, and now we're coming to the Dinoland one, right? This is at 7:30 p.m. All proceeds help raise money for a local AM. Again, see, it's a brown burgundy thing. It says PM in there. It's actually AM. That makes sense. Why would you start golfing at 7 p.m.? You wouldn't. Unless you do like glowing balls and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not a golfer. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but you know. So again, that was 7 a.m. You can learn more by going to stratanetworks.com. Saturday, May 20th, the poker run. This happens every year. It's a huge deal. It benefits the Vernal City Police Department. The ride begins at 10 a.m., leaving Vernal, going north to Flaming Gorge, right? And they make stops all along the way. The poker run is all about, you know, the cards that they get. And anyway, you probably know about that as well. For more information, you contact the Vernal City Police Department. I'm making these a little shorter because we got so many to talk about. I apologize. Also on Saturday, next Saturday, a week away, Live Above the Influence 5-mile walk run. This is the other run I was telling you about. If 13 miles is too much for you up Dry Fork Canyon, you can do a 5-miler instead. Still absolutely beautiful, amazing scenery. You're going to contact Northeastern Counseling for more information. Whew! Let's get into weather now. This weekend, we're going to have our lows going to be right around 50 degrees, which means our highs, you can see, we've hit the 80-degree mark. Yay! It's time to get the boats out. So excited about the summertime. Now, you'll notice here that we got the sunshine, and then we got this other thing. You'll see that the temperatures start to dip back down. We had like 80 degrees, and then all of a sudden we go, hey, why is it going to 73? We got a low front moving in, and typically what happens during those low fronts is you get the wind blowing that low front in. So Friday, watch out. Don't go out on the lakes on Friday. I mean, you can if you want. Saturday. Thank you, Brian, for correcting me here. Friday's good. Saturday, not so good. Next week now, lows are going to sit around the lower to mid 40s because, again, that cool front, low front's coming in. You can see that our lows dip all the way back down Thursday to 58. We got wind coming back in. Going to have partly cloudy skies. It's just teasing us, right? It gets nice and warm, and you're like, it's here, and then, oh, no, it's not. Curse you, Mother Nature. And bless you as well, because we like our ups and downs. We like having 4 seasons here in the Uintah Basin. None of this California stuff where it's like, oh, it's 78 degrees or it's 82 degrees, and that's about it. That was for my brother. Looking ahead for events that are coming up that you can plan for now. On May 28th, we have both Union and Uintah High School graduations. Congratulations, graduates. Well done. You made it. You made it for like the first real thing in your life, and now it's time to do another thing. June 1st through the 3rd is the Outlaw ATV Jamboree. Well, I'll tell you more about that. It's really exciting. June 2nd through the 10th, we have the Uintah County Fair. Oh, in fact, I think this week's Local Point's all about that, so look for Local Point. On July 6th, 7th, and 8th, it's time for the Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo, and then also somewhere in all of that is the Outlaw Trail Theater Show. So, wow. A lot going on. These are the events we have for this week's community calendar. If you have an event coming up, let us know, 435-781-192, or leave a comment. I promise next time I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower. You probably had to rewind that a couple of times and go, Dave, I had no idea what you said. I take constructive criticism. All right with that. Next week, slowing it down. Thank you for watching. Like VTV6 on Facebook, and we will see you here next time. See, I did pretty good, right? I was practicing. All right, take it easy.